So, our word of the day for today is squabble. Squabble. Squabble is a noun, and the definition a noisy altercation or quarrel, usually over petty matters. Our examples whatever happened in the hair and makeup room was only a squabble. Kate Hogan, People Mag, 11th of August 2022. So, this was not a serious matter. So they had what we could also call a falling out, but because it was over a petty matter, it was not something overly serious. So maybe someone borrowed someone else's scissors, let's say, without asking them, uh, put them back afterwards, but they didn't ask permission, and when they had this squabble, um, usually also relatively quickly resolved, but not always. Our next example, you must not squabble about such simple things as who gets to sit in the front seat of the car. So again, this is something relatively trivial for most people, although a lot of people do like sitting in the front. This isn't going to be such a disaster if you do not get to sit in the front and you have to sit in the back, depending how long the journey is for. But it's not the end of the world. And our last example here, they had been engaged in this squabble for so long they had forgotten why it had started in the first place, as is often the case with squabbles. So they have this squabble, they're not sure how it started, they know it's probably over something minor, and that's why they can't remember what the starting point was, and they're still squabbling. So it doesn't have to be short, can also be long squabbles, but I would say these are usually short. So apologies for my nose or my voice sounding slightly different. I have a bit of a cold, but nothing major. So our synonyms for squabble, we have quarrel, we have spat, bickering, altercation, and tiff. So the ones that maybe aren't so well known here would be tiff, possibly bickering. I think the others, or maybe spat as well. The others you probably have seen before in some capacity. Bickering we often use with children, like stop your bickering, etc. So it's this again minor argument over something relatively unimportant. Altercation is much more serious. A spat, again, usually short term. Quarrel can be very long term. And a tiff is similar to a spat. Next up, we have the etymology. So, squabble, noun, circa 1600, probably from a Scandinavian source and of imitative origin. Compare dialectal Swedish, Squabble, a quarrel, a dispute. Dialectal German, Schwabeln, to babble, prattle. The verb is also from 1600 and related to squabbling. Okay, so that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe. Always great to see. And hopefully see you again tomorrow. Take care. All the best. Bye for now. Bye bye.